Single mothers don't like to hear it. But I tell single mothers, you are very lucky to find a man that's going to take on you and your own.
No, and I think that's
child.
fair enough, and I don't think people should get defensive at that.
Yeah.
I really don't. I think it's just, you just own your situation. It is
Yeah.
what it is. I've never introduced my child to a man. I've never been like, when I'm trying to raise a man, I'm not trying to raise a boy.
Oh, he's a boy?
No, I'm saying like for my son when he's...
I'm saying, have you got a boy?
Oh, okay, so for me, it's very important that he sees a very happy, healthy home. I don't want to be like, oh, this is mummy's new boyfriend.
Right.
He's never seen me with a man, because the only time that he will is when I found a man that is, I know that's my forever man.
Right.
Obviously, things go wrong, but, you know,
I get it.
And that man needs to love my son more than he loves me.
Why?
Wait, what?
Whoa,
Loves your son. Okay, wait.
whoa.
I want to say something. I want to say something on this. You see, the problem with single
your
mothers,
son more than he loves you?
the problem with single mothers is they expect a man to come and basically you do your thing with another guy.
As in unconditional
The
love.
baby daddy is still in the scene. And you expect another man to come and play another person's story mode, because that's basically what he's doing, and come and love. Bro, if me and you are in a relationship, I'm in a relationship with you.
Yeah, but it takes time.
No offense, that's a different thing, because let's keep it 100.
No, but
yeah?
I mean, when you introduce, by the time that I introduce him to my son, this could take 5
If the guy wants
mean,
to
from the
be
beginning.
introduced to the son, that's calm.
So
but
let me try
no, I
and
won't force it.
let me
That's what
try
I
and
mean,
give
that
you
I'm not trying
let
to
me try and give
press
you
it.
this as a man who's actually done it and done it for like a decade, right? I'm not doing it anymore, but I've done it for a decade. When you say things like he needs to love my child more than he loves you, let me just tell you that's not going to happen. Okay,
But not even at the point of...
let me just tell
Is
you,
he my son?
men
Is he my
do
kid?
not love children that are not theirs biologically more than the woman that they're in love with. It doesn't happen.
What about...
So
okay.
I'm just trying to give you some game. If you take it, you take it. If you don't,
say
you don't.
non-biologically though. What about does that go into everything with like
so-
adopting children
So
and everything?
what
like,
happens in nature when there's a cubs and even historically when they would take over a tribe, they would take the women and kill the children.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
Lions do it.
Men are programmed to be disgusted by other men's kids. Like they can't undo
I fully
that.
understand it with that, but
Like,
obviously...
the thing is, the reason why I'm saying this is because you seem like a nice woman, good woman. Do you know what I mean? I don't know your life, but I'm saying if you are looking for a man, that mentality, saying he needs to love my child more than he loves me,
It's a bit peak.
take that out of
because-
seriously,
I get where
take
you're
that out
coming
of your
from.
mind.
Okay, so maybe not as clear cut as that, but do you understand the way that I'm going?
No, but one thing you need to understand
No,
is
because a man is going to love you.
he's gonna love you,
He's
but you're
gonna
trying to
fall
say
in
that
love
if
with
you want to
loving
love
you.
me, you need to love the whole package, and you know
No,
that's
I think what she's
I'm
trying
not
to
trying to
say is
force it
through
from
your
the
love
start.
for me, you will have love for my child.
no, but
Having love for somebody doesn't mean like you love them more than. So, for example, for the time being that you're with me and our relationship is going, if for us to work, because it's not only the man that makes the choice. For us to
Do you
work,
have children?
I don't, but I understand what she's
Okay.
saying, because I come from a home where there's a lot of like different. There's some of my aunts have got children with different men. So I come from a bit of a traumatized sort of background, civil war and so on. So these things happen, right? And it's more like through your love for me, yeah, because you love me, you will have love for my child. Meaning that whilst you're in the picture, you can fulfill the image, the role of being a male figure, but you'll never be the dad, and that is why you
maybe
can
it's
never
more
love
of-
the
Also-
child more than you love me.
Also,
I
I had the
strong on it.
experience as well as my mum's child. I'm the oldest. I'm the only child from my mum and dad, and then my mum got married to someone else.
Right.
Anyway, he was very abusive to me and my mum. He wasn't,
Right.
and I don't think that. Obviously, it wasn't okay at all, but my mom was just taking everything that he was doing because she was pregnant at that time as well. And yeah, like I know where you're coming from when it comes to what is it called? What did you say again?
about loving your child more than
Yeah, like I never experienced that. I've never experienced that from my mom's ex-husband. He was just very abusive to me and my mom.
What about your father? What about
My
your
father he's lovely. He's never done anything. He's never beaten me
Okay.
up. He's never done anything.
wait,
bad.
have you guys watched this video of this guy that gives his son
McDonald's.
his son McDonald's, yeah.
Yeah, but
But
not
then
the other kids.
yeah, that's how it is. You're basically trying to say, yeah. Let's say, for example, like you have other kids and he doesn't have. You're basically saying he should provide for your other kids, even though you may be in a payroll with your baby daddies or whatever. He should provide and show equal love for. Let's say you have a kid, he should show equal love for your son than his son.
Can I tell you something?
So let's
Could
go back.
actually-
So I want to go back to a
Actually, it
situation.
depends. Hold on.
One
One
second.
more.
I want to go back to a situation. So, your child do they have their father in their life?
No, he doesn't. He
And
did
that-
until
that's
he
a
was
problem.
21,
And that's
then-
probably one of the reasons why you said that.
And the reason, so the situation, obviously I don't want to talk too much because this is their
Yeah, I
whatever,
get
and
you, I
want
get
to
you,
protect
yeah,
my
yeah.
child. But there's no bad anything between
Right.
our situation.
But
We're
because
very-
your son doesn't have his actual father in his
Yeah.
life, when you said, "Oh, he needs to love my child more
Mm-hmm.
than he loves me," I'm just saying, for me, the ideal, and every child wants to know who their biological parent
Of
is.
course,
Do you get what I'm
yeah.
saying? And they want a relationship with their biological parent. Do not expect any man to come into your life who loves you. He could
Mm.
love the ground that you walk on, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to love your child the same way.
Man,
It's
come on,
probably
play
not going to
another-
happen.
play another
I'm just
person's
letting you know
story.
as a
But
man.
can I go back to what
it's
I
not
was?
gonna
I know I
happen.
appreciate your opinion.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, you know how I asked you before, but we didn't touch on it. Like, what about like adoption? You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about that in such. I'm just saying you said biologically,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
no man is ever. So what does that mean for children that go and care and go to foster?
Yeah, I
families,
mean-
adoption. Like, is it that the same?
You're a
thing,
mother
or is it
yourself.
just, yeah,
So you know what it felt like to hold that child in your womb, right?
for real.
That's an experience that I, as a man, I could never actually understand because it never happened. But you know what that's like, and do you think you can love another child who is not who never grew inside you the
fully
same?
understand. I fully
do you get what I'm
understand
saying?
What you're saying? Yeah, I
You
do
can't do it.
understand.